Good evening. Here I am playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The reason why I'm making this video is because, well, I've run into an issue that I don't know if everyone's experiencing this or if it's just me, but this is the third time that the XP boost has reset for me. Now, I got this XP boost because I pre-ordered with GameStop, okay? So they gave me a 10% XP boost for apparently 11 hours. I never saw the 11 hours things. I was a little upset when it first came up and it showed that it was like 9 hours and some change. But I figured that was because I installed the XP boost, then I installed the game once I got it, so that the installation process and watching, like when I stuck in the disc, because it is a disc, I have really crappy internet, as my viewers will know, because I can't do streaming and whatnot. But I stuck in the disc, installed, and then as I booted up the game, it showed all the things being installed, including all the downloadable content that I had already downloaded, including like Darwin and Dickens, the like Master Assassin pack, and all the other stuff, you know, the XP boost, all that started to get installed. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it either, but I want to give you as much information so you might be able to reproduce this and do it yourself. So basically I played for a really long time. It was really close to the end of that, 10 or 11 hours, whatever the case may be. And I was in, I believe it was one of the Dickens. Actually, here, let me see if I can actually pull this up here under my progress. Let's see here. That would be under miscellaneous, if I'm not mistaken. No. London Stories. Yeah, it was Charles Dickens. It was one of these. Oh, it was this one, I believe. No, wait a minute. Nope, it was Dead Letters. That was it. That was the first one that I did. However, I also did this on the. Where is the other one? I wonder. Oh, actually, it was one of the main story ones here. It was Unnatural Selection. So I thought it was one of the Darwin ones, but it has Darwin in it. Not spoiler alert, sorry, but I don't know if that's much of a spoiler. It has him in there for like all 30 seconds, but either way, it happened there as well. Where the first time it happened when I was in the Dickens one, which was, let me bring that up here again. There we go. It was this one, it was Dead Letters. I think I screwed up something completely, and I wanted to restart the memory because I had like missed something. I can't remember what it was, but I just wanted to restart the entire memory, so I did. This was very close to the end of that 10 hours or 9 hours or 11 hours, whatever the case may be, for the XP boost. So I reset the memory, and then also during that, a couple times, because I couldn't get onto the coach, I'd jump onto it and I'd jump off, or I'd jump onto it and then my character would just slide off, really in a weird way, or I'd be up on the top and I'd be like brushed off by like an awning or something like that. Some really dumb stuff would happen. But either way, I reset a couple times just to a checkpoint. So as an experiment, I did the same thing in Unnatural Selection. So I basically started it. I went in, probably got past the checkpoint, restarted the memory. Then I went through, restarted from checkpoint once or twice. Once on purpose, and once because I made a mistake. It might have been 3 times for all I know. But either way, the strange thing is, then I come back. After, because I actually had a little bit of internet issue as well, so I don't know if that'll also help. My PS3 lost connection, and I had to reset my router. And after I came back, suddenly I had an XP boost again. So, and it's 9 hours of it. So I'm hoping that through all of my blathering here, these are just the things that happened to me, what I think might have contributed to my XP boost refreshing itself. So again, if you can get this to work for you, or if it doesn't work for you, whatever the case may be, let me know, because I would love to know if this is just me, if this is some fluke, or if it's something that other people can reproduce. Because I think I think I hate the microtransactions I almost want to call them abstergo at this point, that Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you want to pronounce it, the way they've been running things, I'm not a huge fan of, unfortunately, because I don't like microtransactions. Like, okay, if you're gonna give me something, just give it to me. You know, I mean, don't make me pay extra money to get some other thing. You know, if I spend the time to get money in my game, I want to be able to spend it on the stuff that I should be able to spend it on. I don't want to get. I don't like that there are three different kinds of currency in this game. You know, one for leveling up, one for buying stuff, and then one for hacking the helix, I guess. But either way, that's my little rant about microtransactions. But again, like I said, if you can get this to work for you, because this is literally the third time that this XP boost has shown up down there. I interrupt this clip to tell you that this next clip that I'm going to have here, that I actually had a fourth time that the XP clock, you know, the XP boost clock reappeared. The way it occurred is I was in a memory where I could simply reset the memory, you know, go down to, and I show it to you. But as soon as you can restart the memory, it appeared again, just poof, and started at the 10-hour mark. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that before this next clip. So excuse my slight bit of, you know, rambling, because I'm still low on sleep as I was in the clip. So here you go. Oh, and the images I showed you before are the trophy captures that my PS4 did at the time that I got the trophies, and they're in order when you can actually see the XP boost clock there. So you can have a little bit of, I guess, continuity and show you, you know, that the clock goes up and down as time goes on. So here's that other clip that I mentioned. Good evening. Here I am still playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The reason why I'm continuing the video that I just ended is because if you notice in the lower lower left-hand corner of your screen, sorry, I've been up for 30 some odd hours now. I think 33, I don't know, somewhere around there. If you'll notice, the time is now 9 hours, 34 minutes, or 53 minutes, 50 seconds now, and I only just finished memory sequence. Let me go here. I think this is right. Yeah. Okay. I only just finished memory sequence. Look at this. It's all 0 on 5, right? I only just finished memory sequence 4 at 100%. So, I think I might have a better idea of what's going on, and I'm going to let you know what I think it is. And if you get this to work, like you buy the game, you get the XP boost because it comes with the game or something, do it the way that I mentioned it before. You know, install it first before, or install the DLC, the XP boost, before you start the game, okay? As soon as you start the game, don't stop playing the game. You know, just don't stop, right? Because in fact, I might even say do the whole Dickens and Darwin thing. Maybe do it that way, because like I said, it was during, well, let's see if I can actually find it. I know it was during Unnatural Selection that I did it, and then I also, where was it? Oh, and then it was the other memory here that I showed you before, which was this one, this memory here that was the dead letters, okay? So again, what I did before, started dead letters, went through until there's this chase sequence, messed up, so I restarted the memory, okay? I don't know if that triggers it or not, but it was right near the end of the time period, okay? So that's why I think it might have something to do with it, although it might not, because of what just happened to me right now. But anyway, either way, try that, because that's what I did. Or don't try it and see if it still works. Either way. Because what happened now when I finished this memory sequence, oops, yeah, I'm a little punchy. When I finished this memory sequence, I finished it on, I think it was this, right? Yes. Yeah, I believe I finished on this. Well, yes, because it ends with an assassination where you need to do, where you get a choice on either end. I ended up going all the way through it, and I was like, oh, I'm running out of time, running out of time. It even went through the movie sequence at the end of memory sequence 4, and it got completed. Okay, it came up, and I'm like, oh darn, you know, it's not there anymore, and that's fine because it normally did that before. You know, it would be gone for a little while, and then it would suddenly pop up again. Okay, so what I did is I'm like, oh darn, you know, I was running around a little bit. I went to the next sequence, which is the first sequence in memory sequence 4. Punchy, um, which is I think this one here, room with a view. Yeah. So I went to a room with a view because it was the first one available there, and what I did is I went into it and I restarted the memory. I went in here, hit start, went to restart, and then went to restart memory, and lo and behold, it started at 9:59:59. It's been counting down. I've been laughing for like a while and explaining to my friends, I'm like, oh my gosh, guess what's back? Because I've had a friend that's been wanting to play a different game with me, and I'm like, well, I don't want to lose the XP boost. Well, as soon as I'm level 10, I guess it won't matter if I have the XP boost, and I've got 10 hours to get to level 10 from level 8. Oh. So, yeah, so I'm gonna end the video now because I definitely wanted to add this in there and say that it might be the only reason why this keeps on resetting is once it stops, I hit reset memory sequence, like I go into a memory and I restart the memory completely and it starts up again. I think that might be how it's happening. So, experiment as you will. If you have friends that have, you know, bought the game too, you can try different methods and see which one works, but apparently I've got another 10 hours to be playing the game because I don't want to lose the XP boost. I'm sure you guys wouldn't either. So again, I hope this helps, and please comment and let me know if this works for you or how you got it to work, because I would love to know how this is working so that we can kind of, and sorry Ubisoft, but we can stick it to Ubisoft for microtransactions and whatnot. So yeah, just remember, if it wasn't evening when you watch this, it's always evening where I am.